Today I was wanting to show a card that I made from the Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz collection stamps, Mr. Bones, CMS 345. He turned out so cute, and it really was very simple. I just had to share. So I have all my items together. You need Mr. Bones, you need the Skull and Cobwebs stamp set, or you need some sort of a stamp that is a spider web. And then his new pad of paper stash, Ideology, and it's just the Halloween version. When you're looking online, a way to tell if it's last year's or this year's is you're going to have these clear spiderweb pages, and then this orange piece seems to stick out when you're looking at it. There's the orange piece right here, and there's the spider webs right here. That's different in this. I'd never had the last year's. Here's the spider webs too, but I've seen online this is already on pre-order. You see, everybody that had the original pre-order already has it. So, anyways, just to help you out. And, of course, Mr. Bones and all his fabulousness. So, I just wanted to show what all I used. So, I started out with my Love Nicole white cards, A2 cards. So, that's what size we're going to use. And like I said, it's very simple. I think you'll be shocked. And I started out with a piece of the flocked paper from his pad. I used this piece right here. You can see where I use it. I think this will work. I don't know, will this work for what I need? It might be a little short. Yeah, it's just a little short. You could use a short and then put a black background. I'm not sure I want to do that. So all I ever do is eyeball. Oh, love this paper. It's so beautiful. So, I fold my card. I take my paper. I line it up where I want it. I take a pencil. This looks like a good spot right here. Right where that tear is. And take my pencil, mark it right there, and then I go inside my line. So I'm going to run to my paper trimmer. You'll be able to hear it. This is like an old-timey guillotine. And voila! Perfection. You know, something I noticed was if you wanted to make the paper yourself, this looks to me like the exact same print from his stencil. Now, I'm not sure what stencil this is, because I thought they said what they were on them, but I've had this one for, I don't know, a little while, maybe a year. It's so gorgeous. Alright, so we'll just take this down. And you kind of, I love this paper on the back. It's so great. I've got to get another pad of this paper. It's just so beautiful. And I don't know if you can see, there's like undertaker, druggist, pharmacist. So you get, this side's just so fantastic. You hate to cover it up, but when it's double-sided, you kind of have to. And I always use a little Elmer's glue stick just to Make sure it's secure. I'm going to turn it this way. And just line it up. Just line it up the best you can. I feel like if it's pretty straight up top, then you're doing pretty good. Voila! Look at that. So all I did was say, look how simple that is. Look, he's almost done. And I thought to myself, what's gonna look good on that? I guess it's like a Baroque pattern. I thought, what's gonna look good on that? And I thought, I really think white needs to be behind it. And I just took a standard piece of cardstock. And I thought, what about maybe some spider webs, kind of keep the black and white theme going. And here you go. Here's the spider web, or cobwebs as it said. Put it down. Make sure I'm on my rubber side. Get my archival ink pad. I really get it. I kind of like scrubbed it around, patted it. I didn't want a really dark, he is so dark. I did not want a really dark background behind him. I kind of wanted it to fade back. So we'll see how good this comes out. I'll get a little bit right in here. Right in here. Otherwise, I'm happy. Just didn't want it to be too much. That's all I did. And then I cut him out. In order to save time, went ahead and cut one out. I stamped him and I cut him out. And I just kind of put him right like that and thought, ooh, that looks good. But see, I think I want that to be a little more defined. So we'll give this another little hit of ink. There, that's good. I like that. Well, I'm getting particular on this one. And what's great about this platform is you probably saw it bounce. It bounces in the same spot. It does not mess up. Now, I think that's good enough. What I do when I don't want to take this off, I take a spare sheet of any kind of paper I've got, stick it down, and then that way it won't get all over my platform. There, and that takes the ink off. So then I decided what's gonna look good on him. And I chose the Tim Holtz Sizzix Thinlits. These are, I don't really know if it says what they are. Thinlits 662695. 5 dies. Doesn't really say what they are. But I just kind of lined it up. Lined him up. And something I did with him is I used the glossy accents. But since it can't dry, I just did my glossy accents and set him aside to dry overnight. Very simple. It dried beautifully. Now on this one, I put some Nuvo crystal drops and I did both his eyes. I wanted to see what he looked like without the eyes done. I think he looks very funny and silly. I love it with the 2 eyes, but I wanted to see if he looked a little more sophisticated without his eyes done. So again, I used the Black Nouveau Crystal Drops. Okay. So I just lined it up the way I wanted it. I think I'm going to have to trim this down just a smidge. I don't want it to get stuck in the machine. There we go. You can use any part of this that you want. Does not even necessarily have to be lined up, because spider webs are all crooked and crazy and no one knows. One pass through here and it's done. I apologize for not having a name of this, but it has to be, if you search that 662695, I'm sure it will come up. It has to be some sort of frame. That's him without the glossy accents. This might be your preference. This is him with the glossy accents. That just happens to be my preference. Look at that hat. Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. Okay, so all I did was literally use double stick tape. This was just such an easy card. Oh, I think I made this right out of tape. Luckily, I have another one. I could tell that one was getting low. You just kind of tell. Just kind of line him up in the center. How should he go? We'll do this one upside down. Or should we do it right side? No, he looks better. I like it right side up. That's all I did. I stuck it down. It's just like crazy easy, right? Then I put some double-sided tape. Oh, not double-sided tape. Some of this 3M raised tape. Put it right behind him. Trimmed it up. So simple. That's why I had to show it. It was just, I couldn't believe it. So simple. Now, I am very particular when it comes to this. I do not like my foam to stick out. I secured right here behind the hat a little bit. I think this could go through the mail. No problem. So fun, so easy, and even easier if you didn't want to do the glossy accent. But I think that just adds a little extra panache. So, center him. Center him as it. You don't have to worry about centering him too much because the spider webs are a little confusing. You would never know if he wasn't on there perfectly. So you guys tell me. And that makes that thing sturdy. You guys tell me which one you like better. Without the eyes in the little sockets, or with the eyes in the sockets. I'll get one closer so you can really get a good look. There he has the eyes. He seems more friendly to me that way. There he doesn't have the eyes, but he still looks friendly. It's very subtle. And then I will stamp probably one with Happy Halloween and one with Trick or Treat. I mean, so easy. I mean, can you believe it? They do all the hard work for you with the stamp, with the paper. But like I said, if you have this stencil and you don't have this paper, you can easily make, well, you can't see it with that. You could easily make this paper. Piece of cake. And then sometimes I'll put the original stamp. And that came from this. That came from, let's see, what's this is? Mail Art, CMS 339. And it is this original stamp right here. I think that's cool. And then put my signature. So my gosh, that was so easy. Since that was so easy and so fast, I have to show you the other one I did. He wasn't quite as fast. I made him a little bigger and I put glitter on his hat. Oh my gosh, just glitter got everywhere and I thought, I don't know if that would make for a good video. You know, kind of picking the glitter up. But all I did was put some Aleene's Craft glue here. Sprinkled my black glitter, which, where is my black glitter? It's around here somewhere. I sprinkled my black glitter on and used one of these stamps that I had already cut out. I used the Trick or Treat and I used the washi tape from this set. This set of 4 right here. This washi tape right here. Same stamp, eyeballed the background, eyeballed the washi tape, used the Trick or Treat, and it turned out beautifully. And I wanted to show, oh, see the glitter. I wanted to show one more thing. In another video, I made this tag. You may have seen it, you may not have seen it. I added a little square or a little rectangle and a piece of ephemera from his ephemera pack and just darkened it with a little vintage photo. And I thought, oh my gosh, this looks cool, but I think this looks better. And my preference is to have a small border around him. It just makes him pop off the page. And then I was going to stick a 31 there. So I thought, hey, if you guys are watching, why don't I do that real quick? All I'm going to do, you know what? I'll do a little double-sided tape. I'll do a little double-sided tape. Stick him down. Get a little bit of my glue stick on him. Maybe get the edges of his hat. And stick him right there. Hello, my sweetie. My daughter just snuck in. You can see her little pink t-shirt.
I want to stick my face in there.
You can.
Now that you noticed me and said that I'm here, I just want to go there.
Okay, now don't move this. Now this is a 31 from the ephemera. You know what? I'm just going to stick that on there. Maybe I will pop it up. Let's see what it looks like popped up with a little 3M tape. It's so cool. And adds a little, look at that. That's what I'm going to do. Pop it up.
How many tags have you made? There's a giant stack.
I don't know how many tags. I just play.
Can I show one?
Of course.
This one, This one looks like the yummiest, if you ask me.
Oh, well, thank you.
It looks like ice cream.
It's a Diane Reevely's stencil, and it's, I think, glossy accents with black glitter sprinkled
What's
on
glossy accents?
top. This is glossy accents.
So, is it like a spray?
So I just kind of added,
Oh.
no, it's a liquid.
I thought it was a spray bottle for a second.
So this is a 31 from this ephemera pack. Right here, the Halloween ephemera pack.
We got the first.
That's okay. Thank you. And
I'll give this back.
thank you. I think this just adds a lot to that tag.
Okay.
It really makes him pop, and then you can see how that 31 comes out. Kind of like a feather in his hat or a chip.
At school. We
You
actually
do?
have monarch caterpillars at our school
Wow.
because the science teacher actually had some on her butterfly.
Oh, wow.
plant.
Let me
She's
show
a
them
butterfly.
one more thing
Uh-huh.
before I go. I just wanted to show how cool Mr. Bones looks plain on a tag. And that's it. So we've got our card, we've got our other tag, we've got this additional card, and then you've got what my daughter's showing you. I appreciate you guys' patience. Thanks
Yay.
for watching. Can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. But you know it's not Halloween.